False friends. So the first false friend I showed you, most Swiss people would call an agenda. In English, the word is agenda. It does not mean a diary or a calendar. An agenda in English is the list of things that you're going to talk about in a meeting. So if you're saying to someone on the phone, have you got your agenda there or agenda there, so we can make a plan for the meeting, they think you want to talk already about what you're going to talk about in the meeting in July, not to make an appointment for that meeting. And it's a very confusing false friend for English speakers, because in England you never hear the word agenda or agenda for a diary. So it's not one of the false friends that English people can instantly understand. Another one which caught me out a lot when I first arrived, 7:30. In English that means 7:30. So 7:30, because it's short for half past. If you're translating 7:30, of course 7:30 means halfway to 7 and is actually 6:30. So a number of times I've turned up 1 hour late to meetings because they have translated, thinking it's helpful for me to translate 7:30 or 7:30, and they translate it literally, and I write down what I understand, and it's an hour later. So I have switched to using the 24-hour clock to make it very clear that 19:30 or 19:30 is the time we're going to meet. Another common one for German speakers is to think that Meinung means meaning. Meaning is actually Bedeutung. And you hear very often or see in emails, it's my meaning that we have lots to discuss. What you mean is opinion. But it's a very normal mistake to make. German speakers and French speakers love doing everything to themselves. So you hurry yourself, you wash yourself, you dress yourself. In English, it's clear you're doing it to yourself. Who else are you going to be dressing in the morning or washing in the morning? But the one you hear all the time is, we meet us next week, or we see us next week. That's also reflexive in English, but you would say each other. So we'll meet each other next week. Slightly different pronoun. The worst one, the most embarrassing one, is I feel myself. Ich fühle mich. And it's very embarrassing if you go to a meeting or on the telephone, you say, I feel myself very happy today. That means something very different in English. Something X-rated that shouldn't be in public.